Strung out at 133 for Drew Heath. This able to score another takedown and then lock in this arm bar, flip him over, get the pin.
Yeah, Connor kind of left his arm up there, got his head trapped, and that's just a really tight pinning combo there.
So our team score is 9-0. We go to 141. A couple of Florida natives here. Eligh Rivera and Kai Owen. Owen out of Tampa, Rivera out of Orlando.
Kai on a nice lefty single right away. Let's see, he's got the leg. Let's see if he can get to the finish.
He'll probably have to trip him down, Owen, if he wants these 3 points. Oh!
Nice scramble, but Kai's still in deep on the leg. Oh, let's see where he goes now. He might want to.
Well, Rivera looks like
take him out if he gets in a tricky spot here. Kai might want to just take him out of bounds.
Yeah. Good counter, though, from Rivera to prevent a takedown from Kai Owen. Talked about Owen last time you were here, Joe. A lot of length at 141. Definitely plays a big factor in how he wrestles.
Yeah, he's tall. He's long for the weight. I know he's big for the weight now this year, too. I don't know if these guys have wrestled much in the past, but like you said, both Florida boys originally. Kai wrestled at Wyoming Seminary for several years in high school. And he's got a tight lock here. He's got a cradle locked up, chest cradle. See, Kai's got some good offense on his feet, but he's also got some pretty dangerous defense with that length that he's got. He can lock up a cradle in a lot of positions.
Looks like a blood stoppage from Kai Owen, who's coming off an 8-4 decision loss to number 10 ranked CJ Composto of Penn. Rivera is coming off a sudden victory Friday versus Riders Mackenzie Bell. Rivera 4 dual wins on the season. And Rivera, another one of those ranked wrestlers. So Owen at 141, again, it's a really deep weight class around the nation, especially in the Ivy, going up against another ranked opponent. Rivera comes in at number 30 on the Intermat rankings. And you mentioned Kai, he was able to lock in that cradle. Rivera was countering, but 2 stalls on the outside. And here's this first sort of really funky move from Owen. Instead of tripping Rivera down, he goes and spins around the leg instead. And Rivera grips an ankle, and they both kind of counter. Owen looks like he's good to go. They clean up the mat. Back underway with 57 seconds to go in the first period.
Yeah, on paper, this is the big one for the dual meet for Columbia. They're kind of outmatched in a couple, 25-33. On paper, they were certainly not favored, Columbia, but I think that on paper, Columbia really wants to get this one just to line up some of the next matches and put themselves in team race. Individually, this is a big one for Kai. He's had some really good wins this year, but also kind of slipped out of the rankings. So if he can beat Rivera today, that'll probably put him right back in the rankings, and that's where he wants to be.
We mentioned it off the top. The depth of Columbia really comes at the heavier weights, as we saw on Friday. So if Owen were to get a win, it'd be huge for the team, who trails 9-0 after 2 bouts. Owen starting on top. Owen able to break Rivera down. Rivera right back up.
Yeah.
Trying to break Owen's grip and escape. Owen brings him back down to the mat.
Nice work by Kai. Just 2 good mat returns. A little different mat returns than, say, like picking him up and slamming him down. But, again, he's wrestling his style. That's his length. He can kind of, like, snake you down, and he's got him all wrapped up.
Owen locking this half arm bar. He's got control of the wrist as well. His right leg hooked on the right leg of Rivera.
Now, Kai doesn't want to stalemate here. The official, if this stays here too long, the official's going to call. It's a nice power turn by Kai. He's still in.
Pretty deep to the outside, though, and the whistle will go. A really nice showing from Kai Owen to start. Riding time at exactly 1 minute. 30 seconds to go in the first period.
Kai's in a good position here. He's got 30 seconds. He obviously wants to get this ride out, to not only to keep building ride time, but just to save that point going in 3-0 with a minute and a half ride time into the second. That's a good position to be in.
Owen starts on top again. Rivera, and now Owen able to regain a little bit more control. Similar spot as he had Rivera in on the other side of the mat.
Yeah, he wants to stay in, keep the clock ticking. There we go. And break him down. Now, he'll get the ride out here. Nice job by Owen to find that mat return. And really, he's looking for points. He wanted that power half on the edge before they went out of bounds the first time.
So it's 3-0 Owen, and here's the 3 points from Kai. He's kind of spinning, and
just a really nice arm drag there and drop into the ankle, kind of a cross pick ankle. Again, with Kai's length, that's what he can do. Kai's one of the more technical guys. I mean, he's got length. He's a good athlete, but again, to develop your style in wrestling, you know, he's developed his style. He's figured out what works for him, and he's got an unorthodox body style, say, for at 141. So he's really had to just technically keep developing himself over the years.
Rivera able to get 3 points on the outside. Good hip control of Owen, able to spin him down. Now it goes to the outside. I mentioned the funkiness of Kai Owen all the time on these broadcasts. He's now leads by 1 point, and he'll start on bottom.
Rivera obviously feels like he's picking up some momentum here in the match. Comes out, gets a takedown. Now he wants more.
Give Owen an escape point. It's 5-3. Rivera looking for something to open up on the bottom. And he's got a double in 3 points. Got inside control, able to take down Owen for 3. He now leads 6-5, and that riding time now decreasing. And it'll go under a minute here with Rivera locking up the left elbow of Kai Owen. As far to the outside again. So you mentioned it, Rivera seemed like he started to get a little bit more control, a little bit of a feel for what Owen was going to do. He kind of just waited, and the legs were open for him to attack.
Yeah, Kai needs to, really stay locked in here, keep looking for his points, keep battling. I'd say, counter offense, if Rivera goes underneath, Kai's pretty dangerous defensively. But he's got to find a way to kind of answer this call here and get back to his positions, which looks like what he's trying to do.
Rivera went for a throw, it looked like, but it was way off to the side. Really good action here at 141. Riding time's at 54 seconds in favor of Owen. Match is tied at 6-6. Again, riding time needs to hit a minute in order to get that point.
Kai's still looking for that lefty single a little bit. Back in almost on the leg.
Oh, Rivera spins, takes down Owen, double leg, 3 points.
Nice reattack. Just took Kai too long to recover there.
Stall warning on bottom for Owen. Riding time, again, ticking down. And there goes the horn. Really good showing from Rivera there in that second period. Just kind of ducked under Owen, able to spin around. And they two will start neutral here in the third period with Rivera leading 9-6. Owen went for a shot, nicely defended. Seems like Rivera's really gained some confidence after that second period.
Kai's taking a lot of shots still, 2 shots in the first 18 seconds again. But he doesn't really want to be here underneath his front head. Rivera's been scoring off these reattacks.
There's 3 more for Rivera, able to get around. So it's 12-6. Riding time, I don't think, is going to match up enough for Rivera to get it. But he could be looking for either a pinning combination or just to ride this one out. Another stalemate on Owen on bottom, trying to flip him over. And the whistle goes, maybe potentially dangerous.
Looks like Coach Dubuque wants to put him up again, put him in neutral. Rivera took a while to think about it, but waves to the ref. Yeah, let's go both up. I don't know if it'd be a good decision for Kai to go back underneath to the legs. If Rivera wants bonus, he's going to have to go underneath. And that's where Kai is pretty good defensively. It's like, if he wants to find himself back in this match, put Owen underneath him. Or, I'm sorry, put Rivera back underneath him for once.
Rivera, see, he's looking underneath. Got front headlock position and 3 points awarded to Rivera. So now major decision territory for Rivera, who spins around. Now 20 seconds to go. Rivera won't get a riding time point, but he's up by 9. After a good first period from Kai Owen, Rivera got that one takedown and really sprung his confidence.
Yeah, first period of the match obviously went to Kai. I think he did exert a lot of energy, going out there, getting the first takedown, and then put a pretty hard ride on Rivera. Kai's a pretty good conditioned wrestler, but he's had a couple different weight. He's had two weight cuts this week already, Friday and Sunday. And those weight cuts can take a lot out of you. It's a lot of extra working out. It's a lot of getting your weight off. And sometimes, you can see that energy get sucked out of you by the time Sunday competition time comes up. And I think the change in energy for Kai showed out there a little bit.
So there's that duck under into 2 legs, a takedown for Rivera. Just really nice work down low from Eligh Rivera.